Well, I guess I told you guys I'm back. Hello everybody, again from Monster Jam MJNDaC, including my YouTube channel AALS3179. We are back for the second time later on. Now, we were there at Stadium Championship Series East for Tampa, and now we're going to go back to Stadium Championship Series West, this time in El Paso, Texas. We are in the Deep West, and we're going to see can Gideon Gleeful go back to another Monster Jam racing winner, but we're going to find out. Now pulling up the line, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Stuart Little in the American Scout. Right now, he's having somewhat of a season so far. He could possibly make a huge comeback. And his opponent, the defending Monster Jam World Finals racing champion, Mordecai and Gravedigger. Mordecai is having some struggles right now. I don't know what's going on. Same crew members, same crew chief. They were having some dominance the last 2 years when he won 2 years in a row World Finals, and now he's not the same as he used to be. I don't know what is going on. So I had to talk with his crew chief. He did tell me that, we're trying our best right there. It's not Mordecai's fault, not our fault, it's no negligence. I will take my responsibility for my actions, but we're just doing the best we can out there to get in the game. So far, it looks like Mordecai has the lead right now, and it looks like a huge comeback because Mordecai messed up. And down to the final turn, it looks like it's a little too late. And your winner goes to Stuart Little, an American Scout, with an almost huge comeback right there because Mordecai messed up in the turn. Mordecai was a little bit closer on that final turn, but unfortunately, I don't know why or why did he brake too much, but I don't know how or what was the reason and stuff like that, but it's still too late for that. Stuart Little got the best of him and stuff like that, so it is what it is. You can't do nothing about it. However, things happen for a reason, so yeah, I know it's just sucks, sad, but you can't do nothing about it. Now pulling up the starting line, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Rigby in the Son of a Digger monster truck. Let's see what he's going to do for tonight, because right now he's trying to defend his freestyle champion, and now his opponent is Humphrey in the Earthshaker monster truck. Now yesterday, Humphrey has won the freestyle competition. Let's see, can he try to do it back to back, but we'll see how it goes. It's not until freestyle till later on right there. Here we go, Son of a Digger and Earthshaker. Both guys are looking good right now. So far, Son of the Digger's having struggles, and Mordecai should not be the only person. Rigby is having struggles too because they're trying to defend their World Finals champion. And it looks like Rigby's having really way dead last. He's not looking good right now with Mordecai, something. I don't know what's going on. And I think Rigby's going to take the win right there. Congrats to Rigby. Rigby will advance to the next round as he knock out Humphrey and Earthshaker. What a good race right there for top to bottom from those two guys. Now let's go look at the replay right now. So far, Rigby is looking solid decent right now in his run. It looks like he nearly lost if only Earthshaker did not mess up all that stuff. I don't know what was the reason why. Oh yeah, because, I saw that. Humphrey, he braked a little too hard and it slid down to the right and it forces the truck, to slow down and stuff, so it was way too late. Here comes Team Bigfoot driver, a Bombshell in the Tailgater monster truck. Well, right now he's still part of Team Bigfoot, but he is just debuting this truck for this season. Most likely he might come back for Bigfoot next season. And now his opponent is going to be Swampy in the Samson, one of our longtime guys. Like, not really longer because, he started in the early 2010s, but you can say from the app, Where's My Water? So let's see what Swampy's going to do. Here they're going to get ready to get started right there because we know that Swampy would like to take a shower right after the show's over because, alligator, I didn't know alligators love to get clean. And it's funny because he's facing a monster truck that is based off his species, even though that he's driving a truck with human arms right now. And it looks like Samson's taking the lead. Down to the final turn, Samson looks like hanging in there. So far, Tailgater wanted the best of him, and Swampy is going to get it up there from up, down, downtown. Swampy is your winner right now, knocking out Bombshell in the Tailgater monster truck. What a good race out there for those two guys. That is really, really outstanding run right there. Let's go look at the replay right now for Tailgater and Samson. Samson looks like he had the victory, got it well the way he wanted to do, but however, Tailgater got the best of itself because it was way too late. So it looks like your winner goes to Swampy and Samson. No doubt about it. That was a good race between those two guys. And then speaking of Team Bigfoot, here comes the actual Bigfoot himself. He is the son of Mr. Bigfoot himself. LT all the way from the show called Meteor and the Mighty Monster Trucks, all the way from Crushington Park. And now his opponent all the way from Gravity Falls, Mabel Pines and the Megalodon. This is going to be a good battle between those two shows. One represents a show from Disney Channel. The other one represents a children's show. Meteor and the Mighty Monster Trucks from a well-known children's show. But here it is, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to get on it right there. Boy, Bigfoot and Megalodon are looking good right there. This is a surprisingly good run right there. And it looks like Mabel's getting the best of him right there. Down to the final turn, it looks like LT's trying to hang in there. So far, him and his sister are having some bad struggles, although he has a little bit good points than his sister, but his little sister not really as much. And it looks like he's not going to get this one, even though Mabel Pines is the winner right there. What a good race right there between those two guys, but Mabel got the best of LT, but still, it is what it is. Let's go look at the replay right now. LT messed up because he slid down the turn right there. Mabel Pines already got the best of him, you know, going on the speed. Mabel, I like the part what she's doing. She's keeping herself confident. She doesn't even, you know, doesn't play around. She knows what she's trying to do because I know this is her Sparkle Smash chassis, what she's using. Even though we don't have Sparkle Smash just yet, but most likely Sparkle Smash might come. And now we are going to the official Monster Jam Round 2 competition. Will be Jurassic Attack, American Scout, Mohawk Warrior, Earthshaker, El Toro Loco, Samson, and Blue Thunder Megalodon. This is going to be a good race between top to bottom from all these guys out there as we're going to get ready to get started right there. There's no doubt about it. You can never escape from it, but it is what it is. However, how things get better soon and stuff. But we'll see how round 2 gets up right there because Gideon Gleeful is trying to defend his racing competition. Now pulling up the line, here comes Stuart Little in American Scout. Even though he's in Stadium Championship Series West, he's all the way from New York City, New York in the East Coast. And now his opponent is a West Coast guy. Here comes Gideon Gleeful and Jurassic Attack. And it's funny because both of them represents the northern part. One of them is the northeastern, one of them the other is the northwestern. Here it is. Northwest versus east, northwest versus northeast. Here we go. Stuart Little, the northeast. Gideon Gleeful, the northwest. Here we go. What a good one between both guys out there. Gideon Gleeful looks like he's getting the best of him. He's trying to defend his Wolf House race champion. And Stuart Little's having trouble right now. And the officials will shut Gideon Gleeful out because, unfortunately, American Scout will not be continuing because he flipped the truck over. So, Jurassic Attack will advance to the next round. Let's go look at the replay. What was going on to Stuart Little's head? He already lost his balance of his truck. He braked it too hard and forces the truck to flip itself over. Unfortunately, Stuart Little will not finish the race because it will force Gideon Gleeful and Jurassic Attack moving on to the next round. So Gideon will win and advance to the next round. Pulling up the starting line, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Freddy Fazbear from the game Five Nights at Freddy's in the Mohawk Warrior Monster Truck. And his opponent will be Humphrey and Earthshaker. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to give a bad news to Rigby and Son of a Digger. Now, Son of a Digger did win the racing competition. Now, the reason why what happened was Rigby had an electrical problem issue right now, and it forces the transmission. The truck got shut down. They gave, you know, Son of a Digger a chance for multiple times, but unfortunately, Son of a Digger could not continue it, so they had a problem right there. We will keep you guys updated what was going on with Rigby and Son of a Digger. Down the final turn, and it looks like Humphrey just banged the wall. Careful, Humphrey, you don't want to flip yourself over. And the official shut, you know, Earthshaker down because of safety reasons. And it looks like your winner goes to the Mohawk Warrior Monster Truck for touching the line first. Let's go look at the replay right now. I don't know what was going on with Humphrey's head. Everything was going solid, decent by both guys right there, especially Humphrey. But fortunately, Humphrey, I don't know what happened because, oh yeah, I saw what happened. He slid the truck, forced it to bang up those containers, those safety barriers, and forcing him to get out. So it is what it is. You can't do nothing about it. So, you know, it's a sad news for Humphrey. I mean, he had it luckily because, you know, Rigby and Son of a Digger had problems, but all that stuff. Anyway, so let's get to racing, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Sputnik in El Toro Loco, and his opponent is Swampy in the Samson Monster Truck. He's ready to rock and roll right there. Swampy looks like it was a good race win that he won in the first round against Tailgater, but let's see, can he do it again? But this time with El Toro Loco. But the problem is Sputnik is a really good driver. You know, you can never doubt on Sputnik. Both trucks are really looking decent right now. Swampy's trying to hang in there right there. And look at Sputnik. He looks like he's doing solid decent right now. And it looks like Swampy could take the lead. Oh my goodness. Down to the final turn. Samson, El Toro Loco are trying to get in the game right there. And into the final turn. And it looks like, oh, that was a tight race. I can't tell. There is still no word by the official here. I don't know what was going on or what's in the official head right there. But I don't know what's the decision has been made right now. So far, ladies and gentlemen, let's go look at the replay right now. I can't tell. And now they slowed down the replay. I think Samson did touch the line. Well, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, they're going to go booth review because they had to review it because the booth has called it the review of the play. So let's go look at the replay. I cannot tell who's the winner here. There's still no doubt in my mind. So it looks like a really decent run by both guys out there. I don't know how or why or what's going on. I can't tell who won. Let's go look at very extremely slow motion right there as the review of the play. I cannot tell what was going on right there into my head. So far, there is so decisions right there. We can't tell. And it looks like, Samson touched the line. Oh, El Toro Loco got a 5-second penalty. He went outside of the track. If you guys replayed earlier, Oh my gosh, he found it. And it looks like the ruling on the field that El Toro Loco has a 5-second penalty. So Samson will advance. Oh, wow. Alrighty, so it looks like the officials have called the play. So that means El Toro Loco's out. Samson's the winner. That is one of the most weirdest, tiniest call I have ever seen in my life, you know, in my history here in the Monster Jam nickelodeon cartoon. And now we're going to the final race of the round 2 competition. Here comes Mabel Pines and Megalodon. Her opponent, Shaster and Blue Thunder. And let's say this is becoming a really hit straw because, you know, Shaster is an ultimate rival with Gideon Gleeful in Jurassic Attack because, you know, Shaster Blue Thunder, he is really in second place right now. He's trying to make it to first. That's his big dream. Trying to. And Mabel Pine, oh no, Mabel Pine's got a 5-second penalty. She has skipped the ramp, so that's going to cost her. Even if Mabel did pass the line first, it's still too late. Blue Thunder's the winner. So ladies and gentlemen, Blue Thunder is the winner. Mabel Pine's got a 5-second penalty. And I know it says 5 SP. 5 SP stands for a 5-second penalty. Well, you can't do nothing about it. That is a really sad run. I know Mabel Pines is so really angry right now. I would have been angry too if I was her and stuff like that. Let's go look at the replay right now. Yeah, this is what happened. Mabel Pines skipped that jump and it's considered a 5-second penalty. Now remember, if you skip that ramp, you are now a 5-second penalty and it's way too late. Mabel Pines can't do nothing about it. It is what it is. So ladies and gentlemen, your winner goes to Shaster and Blue Thunder. Now we're going to go to the semifinals between Gideon Gleeful, Jurassic Attack, and then Freddy Fazbear, Mohawk Warrior, and then Swampy and Samson, and then Shaster and Blue Thunder. It's going to be a good race right now between those 4 guys. One of the top 3 heavy hitters, and one of them who's not that much of a heavy hitter, which is Swampy and Samson, unexpectedly made it to the semifinals, but we'll see if he can make it to the championship race and make it to win the race. I don't know how it's going to happen or what's going to be, but we'll find out. All right, Monster Jam fans, coming next, ladies and gentlemen, here comes the semifinals. The defending racing winner, Gideon Gleeful in Jurassic Attack. He for some reason, him and Ferb Fletcher are the only 2 drivers that I've seen multiple times that they're going to the championship race, except Gideon Gleeful has more wins than Ferb. But still, we will see. I keep looking forward to see what's going to happen in the World Finals. But my prediction, well, let's just say this. My earliest prediction, it will be Gideon Gleeful in Jurassic Attack, and he'll be taking on Ferb Fletcher in the V8 Bomber in the championship race at the World Finals when we go to Zootopia. And it looks like it's a 5-second penalty, goes to Mohawk Warrior. He skipped the ramp, and Gideon Gleeful looks like got a 5-second penalty, same as Mohawk, and they both, there's a 5-second penalty on both sides. Oh my goodness, there was, but Gideon Gleeful wins because Mohawk got a 10-second penalty, so that makes Gideon Gleeful still the winner here. Oh my goodness, let's go look at the replay. Mohawk Warrior, 5-second penalty, and then when you get to the other side of the bracket, the other side of the jump, Gideon, 5-second penalty himself, same as Mohawk Warrior, Freddy Fazbear. Oh my goodness, Freddy and Gideon, my goodness, that is some crazy race out there. And now who will be facing Gideon Gleeful in Jurassic Attack in the championship race? Will it be Swampy in the Samson Monster Truck? And his opponent will be taking on Shaster in the Blue Thunder Monster Truck. This is going to be a good race between those 2 guys. Who is going to get ready to meet Gideon Gleeful in the championship race? As we're going to get ready to get started, Blue Thunder, Samson, here we go, the race to the championship race. Who will meet Jurassic Attack? Both trucks are looking solid, decent right now. Blue Thunder made it to multiple championship race, I forgot to mention. And Blue Thunder got the 5-second penalty. Oh my goodness, there's a 5-second penalty on Shaster and Blue Thunder. Down to the final turn, it looks like Swampy possibly is going to take the win right there. And Swampy's going to do it. And whoa, and it looks like Swampy did it. Swampy has won the racing competition. Oh my goodness, a huge, humongous, disappointing race. What a good race right there by Swampy and Samson. I couldn't believe it with my own eyes. Oh my goodness, that is a good luck for Swampy and Samson. He's going to reduce his points, but the question is, can he take out Gideon Gleeful and Jurassic Attack? We're going to find out what's going to happen. Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, Blue Thunder has made it to the championship race because I have bad news to tell everybody that Samson has broken down. The truck has been damaged and it couldn't start. For some reason, the truck could not fire it up. They tried to fire it up multiple times, but now Swampy had to be bulldozed backstage. I know Swampy's very very pissed off right now. I know I'm so upset right now. I wanted to see Swampy made it to the championship race, but with this, I don't think so. So, ladies and gentlemen, it will be Gideon Gleeful in Jurassic Attack against the same person that you guys see this multiple times in Stadium Championship Series West. It will be Shasta Blue Thunder because Gideon Gleeful, Swampy and Samson had electrical problems. I don't know what's going on. First Samson and now first Son of a Digger, Rigby and Son of a Digger, and then Swampy and Samson. Rigby and Swampy, I know they're so upset right now. Oh my goodness. Anyways, let's get back to the chip race. Gideon Gleeful turns far away, and Shasta looks like he's making a huge comeback. Oh my goodness. Hail Mary pass by both guys. Hail Mary, and down to the final turn. Let's see who's going to do it. In the final turn, looks like Gleeful got the best of it, but Shaster's not giving up. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in a while, Shasta and Blue Thunder has finally got his racing win. Every time he goes to the championship race, he always loses to this guy, Gideon Gleeful in Jurassic Attack, and it looks like not this time. Shasta got Gideon this time and put his money where his mouth is, put everything where he belongs, and decided to go for the racing win. Although they're good friends outside, they have multiple respect for each other. There's no hate, and although that they're coming out of the track hugging each other because there's no hate and everything, still very proud for Blue Thunder for all his accomplishments. I know we're so upset about Swampy, but hey, it is what it is. So the good news is, ladies and gentlemen, Son of a Digger's back. Swampy, we'll see. We'll keep you updated if Swampy might come back. Anyways, we're going to go to the Monster Jam 2-Wheel Skills Competition right here in El Paso, Texas, known as the western side of Texas. We're going to find out what's going to happen right there for these guys as they're going to get ready to get it on. I know 2-Wheel Skills is ready, so we're going to have it awesome moments, and we'll see what's going to happen.
Now pulling up the starting line, here comes Bombshell in the Tailgater monster truck. Let's see how Tailgater is going to get in the game right there. So far, it looks like he's trying to keep it smoother, everything. So Bombshell is also a Bigfoot, part of Team Bigfoot driver. So the reason why he's driving Tailgater is because, we just want to debut Tailgater. So Tailgater will get a new driver possibly next season. Bombshell will be back to Bigfoot next season, so he'll be back to it. And now the first hit right there, he's going to start with the Stompy right there, or should I say the 2-Wheel Skills maneuver. That's what I call it, but a lot of people call it the Stompy, so that's what they're used to it. The first one was not that bad, but he still got one more hit to go. Not bad run by Bombshell. It wasn't that really much that we expected. Hopefully he could pull up a wow factor, trying to get back in the game right there. That's what he's trying to do. He's not trying to fail himself or anything like that. Now, fun fact is he's driving the Snakebites chassis. We turned Snakebite into Tailgater right now because, even though in this world, but in reality, Beammonsters doesn't have Snakebite. Sadly, it doesn't. But hey, it's all good. At least we're good to get Tailgater in the game. And it looks like Tailgater's trying to mash it up. And he's going to go for the ramp. And he's going to do the wheelie right there. Going on top of the wheelie right there. Okay, that's not bad. All right, I will give him that. What a good run by Tailgater, I will give him that. There's no problems or anything. He's just trying to keep this, cool, his distance, everything like that. So let's go look at the replay right now for Tailgater. What a great one right there for Bombshell in the Tailgater monster truck. Pretty solid, decent run, I will give him that he's doing everything he can out there to try to get in the game out there. And I like the part how he's trying to do the second hit, with the perfect jump on the ramp right there, trying to do the wheelie, all that stuff. But first Stompy, then wheelie. And now we're gonna see what's his eligible score right there. So far there's still no decision yet by anyone else, so we're just waiting for what's the decisions make. So far the no decision word has just made, and now, ladies and gentlemen, I am told by the officials that the scores are in. We're just waiting to it pop out for Bombshell and Tailgater, and Bombshell will receive a 2.306. That is right now, but remember, they have a lot of guys and gals out there that could possibly take him out. But we will see how it goes. It doesn't matter who's going to be or who's going to go, but we'll see if we're going to get to the next one as we advance to the next driver. So we're going to see. Here it comes. Now here comes the defending World Finals Racing Champion, Mordecai and Gravedigger. Now, I don't know what is going on with Mordecai this season. The last 2 seasons, he's been having some great hot streaks. Well, before those 2 seasons, he was doing okay. There was times he had his bad moments and stuff, but he had so many great moments, everything like that. Oh, it looks like he's going for the Stompy right there, and pretty much not as much as we expected and stuff. I don't know how or what's going on, so I did talk to his crew chief. I did talk to him as well. They said they're trying their best, but for some reason they don't know what's going on. Either is not Mordecai's skills, or is it because the drivers they got, the tours to stack or something? I'm not so sure, but the only thing that Mordecai is saying that my best suggestion is we're going to do our best. So anyways, he has one more hit to go, so even though Mordecai better get back in the game, because remember, his playoffs is on the line, everything's on the line. And he's going to go for that perfect dive, that sky wheelie right there, landed on the ramp. Pretty good, interesting moment, I will give him that. That is really amazing. But you know that he's trying to defend his racing champion. I don't know what's going on with him and everything like that. So he said he wants to go triple, but for some reason this season is something different. Although that this is a new chassis for him, or maybe he's not used to it. It's not the chassis or anything, but you know, he's trying to do everything he can out there. But I don't know how or what's going on with Mordecai, but still, it is what it is. I mean, I'm very happy for what he's doing in his accomplishment, but it's just that I don't think it's going to be enough. And now the score to be right now is a 2.306 from Bombshell and Tailgater, but I don't know if it's like a 50-50 right now the way I see it. So far, I'm just waiting for what's the scores in. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm told by the officials that the scores are in. We're just waiting to pop out. But it's like, I don't know. It's like 50-50 right there, like I mentioned a while ago. And there it is, 2.3050. Well, at least he'll be taking the lead right now. I will give him that. Mordecai is officially now taking the lead right now in the Gravedigger. He'll still remaining in the hot seat. But remember, the question is, can he still remaining? Because there's a lot of guys and some gals out there can knock him out. Now pulling up the starting line, here comes LT, the son of Bigfoot, Mr. Bigfoot himself. He is the son of Mr. Bigfoot, even though he has his other sister, his little sister, Zooey, who is also driving Bigfoot, but in arena tour, but sadly she's not doing well in her tour. LT was doing okay, but you know, it's like so-so and everything. Anyways, let's get it started, everybody, for the monster truck that started it all. It's great to see Bigfoot, you know, in the big leagues right now, although this is the closest that everyone's going to see that Bigfoot, you know, from the real world, that Bigfoot does join Monster Jam. It wasn't meant for my decision back in 2018 when my brothers and I were having talks. We were asking which truck you want to bring back. I said Bigfoot. And then we finally got Bigfoot. It wasn't meant for that decision. Bigfoot's here to stay. Bigfoot's here to stay permanently. Although we're not going to get into real life stuff, we're not going to compare ourselves and real life things because we already know. So we're just here, we're just having fun right there, and we're just glad to see Bigfoot here. One more hit to go for LT and Bigfoot. I mean, it still saw decent, but it's still not enough. But let's see if he can pull a wow factor if he could take out its arch rival, the Gravedigger, which it was a good one because we have now two the most godfathers monster trucks of all time, Bigfoot versus Gravedigger. Up over the ramp right there, and it looks like he's going to do this wheelie right there. Not bad for the wheelie. Oh, careful, T. Is he going to flip it over? Come on, save it, save it. He saved it. Yes! And that's what the fans wanted to see. Although he got shut down by RII, the officials have shut him down. That is what the fans wanted to see right there. Everybody's going crazy right here in El Paso, Texas. And look at LT waving it to all the fans in his human mode, not his monster truck mode from the show called Meteor and the Mighty Monster Truck Friends. This is his human version mode that he's waving it to the fans. Man, that's a good run by LT or Lil Toe, whatever you can say. Not bad for the first sky wheelie right there for LT. I will give him that. And the part that when he went straight forward to that ramp because he wasn't paying attention. I don't know if his crew guy was telling him to slow down because there's a ramp in it. But still, man, what a crazy save. And now the score to be right now, 2.350 from Gravedigger's Mordecai. So this is going to be a tough one for Mordecai because I think Bigfoot can knock him out. We don't know yet. So I'm told by the officials that the scores are in. We're just waiting for the scores to come out. And we're going to see how it goes for the Bigfoot as Bigfoot's going to get ready. And there it is, 7.520. Wow, that's a big score. Ladies and gentlemen, Bigfoot has now taken the lead as LT will be remaining in the hot seat right here in El Paso, Texas, showing all the fans right here in El Paso, or should I say West Texas, because we're in the deep western, like the deep western version of Texas. Man, what a good run by LT. Anyways, coming up the line, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Mordecai's best friend, Rigby, and Son of a Digger, who's also a defending World Finals champion. He's trying to defend his freestyle champion, but for some reason, like Mordecai, Rigby's having trouble out there. I talked to Rigby as well earlier. He says, well, I don't know what's going on with me. I'm not trying to play as I used to be, but this is something new to me, so we're just trying our best. So if it doesn't happen this season, maybe next season, but you know, we're just not going to come out there to, you know, get in the game to make a fans disappointed. We just want our fans to be happy and stuff. Not bad reverse stompy as he's trying to do the moonwalk on top of the ramp, and perfect wheelie right there. Whoa, can he reverse it? Oh no, he forwarded. Man, if only he reversed it, that would have been a good score, but he just forwarded. Well, I think his Rigby's too afraid that he's not going to try to, flip it over everything. Now remember, these are drivers that are barely new with the new system right now. Ever since Beammonsters, now we move on to Beammonsters. Shout out to him and his creators who created the tracks and the trucks. And it looks like Rigby's going to bring back the old bicycle move, but unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be well enough. Well, I think it's going to be disappointed because I don't think that's going to be enough to stop Bigfoot. But hey, at least Rigby's doing everything he can out there to try to show it off to all the fans out there. Showing it everything completely right there. So, there's no doubt about it. So let's go look at the replay right now. I like the first hit, how he did it. He just reversed it with the stompy right there, or the moonwalk, you can say. And then he just hit the side of the ramp, forcing it to cause a wheelie. And that was a good moment. And then the second moment, looks like he tried to do the bicycle move, but it's not what he wanted to do. But at least he tried his best. So it is what it is. So you can't do nothing about it. So anyways, score to be right now 7.520 from Bigfoot. I don't think it's going to be enough to stop Son of a Digger. So we're just going to see how it goes. And it looks like, ladies and gentlemen, I'm told by the officials that the scores are going to be in right now in just a few more moments. So far, now the scores are in right now, but I don't think it's going to be enough. And I knew at 3.620. Well, Rigby did everything he can. I'm very proud of this kid for how he accomplished for everything like that. But it's just that, unfortunately, I don't think, it's just, I don't know how or why. He's like our version to Ryan Anderson. He's a dominant driver, but I don't understand why or what's going on with Rigby or his crew members or anything, especially his crew chief, but I don't know. This is just some weird decision stuff. Now pulling up the line, ladies and gentlemen, here comes the El Toro Loco. That is Sputnik, one of my guys who I hired. Yes, Sputnik. He is also, let's just say, for those of you guys that didn't notice, that he's also part Greyhound. Well, a little bit of Greyhound in him, but he's mostly a Bull Terrier. But let's just say in human world, his father was born in Russia and his mother was born in Mexico. So let's just say in human world, if Sputnik wasn't a dog, if he was a human, he has a Russian and a Mexican descendant from his relative. And now he's representing his half side with his mother's side, representing from this truck. He's a former driver of Titan. He made a name for himself with the monster truck Titan, but ever since Titan's departure, now he's in El Toro Loco. He might return Titan, maybe, you never know. But I feel like he's doing a lot better in El Toro Loco because he made a name for himself with the truck. So far, one hit is not as much, but we'll see if he can try to do his best because remember, this is going to be enough to stop LT and Bigfoot. And it looks like he's going to go on top of the middle ramp right there. Up over the middle ramp right there. Not bad for Sputnik. I'll give him that. He's doing everything he can out there trying to show it off, and that's what the fans wanted to see right there. Pretty much, not that bad. I will give him that. Sputnik, did everything he can out there. It's really not really that bad. I will give him that. But still, it is what it is. So let's go look at the replay on top of right there with the lock stack right there. Pretty good sky wheelie. I will give him that. It just kick it off from the backside of the tires, making sure that, it doesn't cause any damage. And they try to do a, perfect high jump right there, with the good sky wheelie. I don't think it's going to be enough to stop Bigfoot because, Bigfoot has a great, amazing save. And I have never seen anything like it, how Bigfoot does it. Anyway, so the score to be right now, 7.520 from LT and Bigfoot. And we're just waiting for what's the score right there for the El Toro Loco. As so far, no decision has been made right now. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I am told by the officials that the scores are already in. And there it is, 4.290. And it looks like, yep, I knew it. Well, El Toro Loco did everything he can, but it's not what Sputnik wanted. But still, it is what it is. I'm very happy for this kid. How did he come a long way? Now he's no longer a kid. He's now a guy now. But Sputnik, you know what? Yeah, I will give him that. That's an amazing run. Now, ladies and gentlemen, representing now for a lot of people that remembers this movie, Alpha and Omega. For anyone that's seen the movie, here comes your favorite character from Alpha and Omega. It's Humphrey in the Earthshaker monster truck. Now, before Earthshaker, I still remember, I know I told this history before, that I still get chills talking about it, when he used to drove King Crunch and several other trucks, including, King Crunch was his name for a moment of himself, him and his wife, Kate. But now, ever since King Crunch's departure, now he's in Earthshaker. Oh, it looks like Earthshaker. Come on, save it, Humphrey. Come on, no. Oh, okay, I'll give him that. He's still on two wheels. Well, the officials could let him run, but I think they're not going to, the way I see it. Yeah, the officials have said it. No, there's no way you can't do that. So, I will give him that. So what a good run by Humphrey, but I don't think it's not going to be eligible to make the score. Now remember, our rules is very different from real life Monster Jam. Even if they hit one run, they're still eligible to make the score, but with one run and two wheels in our nickelodeon Cartoon Network, there's considered no score. You have to hit two obstacles you have to hit. If you hit one obstacle, then that means that you can't make a score. So there will be no score for Earthshaker, unfortunately, so Bigfoot will be still remaining taking the lead right now. I know Humphrey's very disappointed. I would have been disappointed as well. I couldn't blame Humphrey for his anger, but you know what? It is what it is. You can't do nothing about it. So officials' decisions, officials' rules, and you can't argue with the officials. That's up to the crew chief. It's his job to talk to the officials. Well, not argue. Well, they could argue, but not fully. But remember, it's just up to whatever decision's been made. So anyways, here comes Mabel Pines, the former driver of Sparkle Smash in the Megalodon monster truck. Now, ladies and gentlemen, told by the decision has been made, but maybe next season you might see Sparkle, the return of Sparkle Smash. And Mabel, yes, Mabel's coming back. The reason why she's in Megalodon because sadly, Sparkle Smash, they don't have it in beammonsters in this world, in the real world. But let's say in this world, Mabel couldn't, they couldn't continue with Sparkle Smash and stuff, so we have to continue with the Megalodon. Mabel says she had great moments with Megalodon, although she's used to driving Zombie. This is like her fourth truck. Started out as Aftershock, then drove Sparkle Smash, and then after that she drove Zombie from the pandemic era, and now this is her fourth truck. This is Megalodon. But, actually no, her fifth truck, I'm sorry, Wildside. Actually, I forgot, Wildflower. I'm sorry. Okay, so I made a mistake to all the fans out there. This Megalodon is her fifth truck. It all started, like I say, Aftershock, then it went to Wildflower, and then it went to Sparkle Smash, and then a fewer times with Zombie, and now Megalodon, and now this is her fifth truck that she's driving right now. So far, I know I went off topic a little while ago, but even though it was some perfect runs and everything what she's doing right now, but I don't think it's going to be enough to stop LT and Bigfoot, but hey, we will see. It's up to whatever the fans wanted to see. So anyways, the score to be right now is 7.520 from LT and Bigfoot, and now we're going to go look at the scores right there. So far, no decision just yet. What's the score right there? And we're going to see. And now, ladies and gentlemen, told by the officials that the scores are in for Mabel Pines in the Megalodon monster truck. And now we're going to see. And there it is, 5.623. Now, it looks like Megalodon will not be remaining taking the lead, unfortunately. But Bigfoot will be remaining taking the lead. I meant to say, yeah, Bigfoot remaining taking the lead. So Megalodon tried her best, but it's not the way she wanted. Going up the line, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Freddy Fazbear in the Mohawk Warrior monster truck. Let's see what Freddy's going to get ready to rock and roll in right there with Mohawk. I remember that it all started with this truck. It used to be called the Escalade. Yeah, the Escalade monster truck. It was driven by a different driver known as Yang. Yang drove Escalade for a long time with us, and then he drove Mohawk Warrior. After Yang's departure, it was Clarence, and then Freddy Fazbear joined in, and Freddy Fazbear became the secondary driver after Clarence left, and now Freddy Fazbear remaining the only driver in the Mohawk Warrior. Freddy, careful, and it looks like Freddy Fazbear has flipped it over. For those of you guys that didn't know who's Freddy Fazbear, he's from a video game called, well, a scary video game, you could say a jump scare game known as Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, it looks like Five Nights at Freddy's became Five Nights of Flipped Overs. It was just a joke, but even though, love you, Freddy, you're a good guy, man. Nothing against you. It was just a joke. Anyway, so it's not really what he wanted to do right there. He tried to jump it. Problem is that he floored it a little too much, forcing the truck to flip it over. And now he got shut down by the RII. So it looks like Bigfoot will still remaining taking the lead right now, but I know Freddy would not like that. I would very be disappointed as well. So no worries, Freddy will get back in his feet. I know he's not going to give it up. So remember, don't put your hopes down on Freddy because, Freddy's a great driver. It's an honor having a guy like him in the Mohawk Warrior monster truck. So all that stuff. Anyways, what a good run right there. I will give him that. It's a really good run. I will, give him that and stuff. Pulling up the starting line, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Swampy in the Samson monster truck, my favorite guy out there. I like Swampy, not just, he's a very happy alligator, he's a very happy alligator. He knows how to take showers. He knows how to make himself clean good. I did tell Swampy, about that joke in the game, based on this game, Where's My Water? Yeah, Disney's Where's My Water. I told him, hey Swampy, so before you started, driving the truck, are you going to take a shower to make yourself clean? His answer is yes. All that stuff. So far, not bad for Swampy. He has one more hit to go. Let's see if he can try to get in the game right there, in this. And it looks like he's going to go right there. And No, not the way what he wanted. Even though the officials will shut him down, but I will give him that. Swampy did everything he can out there. That is not what, what everybody wanted to see and stuff. But hey, it is what it is. I will give him that. Swampy, he's not the way what he wanted to do, but still, it is what it is. So you can't do nothing about it. So all that stuff. Anyways, what a good race right there for Swampy in the Samson monster truck. I like the part how he tried to reverse it. Try to reverse it. That's what he wanted to do. And it looks like he was trying to go for another stompy, but it looks like gravity got the best of him and stuff. But at least he's eligible to make the score this time, but I don't think it's going to be a good one. So we'll see. Anyway, 7.520 is the score to beat from LT's Bigfoot, and we're going to wait for the score right there. So far, no yet from the decision just yet. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm told by the officials that the scores are in. We're just waiting for what's the score right there. So far, Swampy, and is going to get a 3.608. Well, still not enough, but hey, at least it is what it is. I can't force him that, I know Swampy is very upset, so it happens, you can't do nothing about it, so that's how it is. Speaking of that, here comes Gideon Gleeful in Jurassic Attack. He is taking the lead. Gideon, oh my goodness, I don't know how is this guy really dominating. Now, here's a little brief story about Gideon. So I know he's from the show called Gravity Falls. I know not everyone liked him because he's a villain, but it's so funny because in this world, he is married to Mabel Pines. I know that a lot of people say, wait a minute, Mabel doesn't like Gideon. Like, yes, I know, I get it. It's because, well, that was at the time. Well, yes, based on this world, yes. At first, Gideon had a crush on her. Mabel did not want to date him and stuff, but it took her a while till she figured out that Gideon was the right person. That Gideon is very loyal and stuff, all that stuff. Great to see Gideon, in the Monster Jam brand. He started out driving Stinger. He did make a name for himself with the monster truck known as Stinger, but ever since Jurassic Attack was returning, we wanted to put a driver in it. My brother Daniel was the one that wanted to put Gideon in it, and ever since then, little did we know, he finally made a name for himself, and little did we know, now he's been the dominant driver so far this season. It's been a few years since he debuted the return of this truck, and now he's doing well. Whoa, perfect wheelie. I will give him that. Perfect good wheelie right there for Gideon Gleeful in Jurassic Attack, and it looks like not bad for the good wheelie right there for the Jurassic Attack. So far, it's a good run right there for Gideon, and it looks like he's waving it to the crowd right there, doing it for all the American people out there, trying to do it for everything like that. Not bad for, this guy. And fun fact is, well, he didn't debut this type of Triceratops, robotic Triceratops, until was back in World Finals 24 when the new body design came in. That's when he debuted it, and ever since then he made a name for himself with this truck. Because the reason when we brought back Jurassic Attack, it was its original light blue regular design body until we bought back when we started debuting, which is the throttle version, the robotic Triceratops, and that's how Gideon was. So anyways, the score to be right now, 7.520 from LT and Bigfoot, and now we're just waiting for what's the score to be right now. So far, no yet from the decision just yet from the judges. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're told by the officials that the scores are in. And we're going to see what's the score right there. And there it is, 6.302. Well, that's a good race by Jurassic Attack. He tried everything he can out there. All that stuff. But still, hey, very happy for Gideon. His accomplishment. Tried everything he can. And yeah, that's how he does. All right, Monster Jam fans, coming next is Shaster and Blue Thunder, the person that won the racing earlier. Also, I want to let everyone know that Stuart Little will not be competing at the two-wheel skills, what happened to him at racing. So he will not be competing for the two-wheel skills competition. So American Scout, well, it's under repair right now, so he's going to try his best to get back to freestyle. First off, with the good wheelie right there, and not bad with the wheelie right there for Shaster and Blue Thunder. Oh, alrighty. I thought he was going to flip it over, but at least he saved it out there. So far, Shaster has one more hit to go, but the question is, can Shaster get in the game right there? So far, we're going to see what he's going to do, and looks like he's going to go for another two-wheel skill. And it looks like it might be an easy win for Bigfoot if LT get in the game right there. And it looks like he's going to reverse it right there, and looks like he's going to try to do his best. Pretty sure it wasn't that much after all, but it is what it is. You can't do nothing about it. However, that's how it is and stuff like that. So at least he tried his best. You know what? There's nothing you can do about it. It is what it is. So all that stuff. So yeah, that's all I can say right there. Anyways, what a good jump right there for Blue Thunder, LT, and for Shaster and Blue Thunder. Yeah, Shaster did everything he can out there. You know what? That's not bad for his runs, everything like that. I don't think it's going to be enough to take out, Bigfoot, but hey, it is what it is. You can't do nothing about it. So that's how it is, everything like that. So yeah, you can't do nothing about it. So that's how it is. Anyways, the score to be right now is 7.520 from Bigfoot LT. So we're just going to see what's the score. So far, no word yet by the officials just yet. We're just waiting for once the decision has been made. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm told by the officials that the scores are in for the Blue Thunder. We're just waiting it to pop out and everything like that. And the score for Blue Thunder is going to be a 4.288. Well, at least he tried his best, but it's not the way he wanted, but it is what it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, your two-wheel skills winner goes to LT and Bigfoot. And now we'll be back to El Paso, Texas in just a moment of time. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go to earlier show, man, at the East Tour. Let's just say, I was going to say East Rutherford, but I meant to say Stadium Championship Series East at Tampa, Florida. So racing winner goes to Tank and the Punisher, then Mr. Poppers, Monster Energy. Well, he's the only guy that won in the competition. Meanwhile, Tank took over freestyle and overall event. Tank is now taking the lead right now. It was some great moments. The only controversial moment was, we remember earlier what happened to Ferb Fletcher in V8 Bomber. I know Ferb was very angry right now. I was told that Ferb, they know they passed the line, but for some reason there was an engine, not an engine light, somehow like a check engine light was activated inside the truck. And if it wasn't active, they would have challenged it, but they decided to give it to Dipper Pines and Octonator. So even though Octonator did have his good moments and everything like that, so I'm very proud for Dipper, but unfortunately you cannot beat Tank. Tank is really trying to stay undefeated. I will give him that. He's the only driver that could possibly make it to undefeated, because right now Mavis has until tomorrow. The question is, can Mavis stay undefeated? Because if she doesn't, otherwise Ethan will get advantage of her. But still, we don't know yet, so that's just tomorrow's show. We'll be going to Atlanta, Georgia, tomorrow's show. So anyways, we're going to focus on this, but still, man, congratulations to Tank. He's still remaining taking the lead. There's so many wow factors, and remember the wow factor that Monster Energy did? He's the only one that did it, because for some reason, nobody hasn't done anything that much in two wheels when I look back. I'm surprised. But Punisher, you know what, Tank, he's really good. You know what? I'll give him that. I remember he started out with Salvager. He remains undefeated with that truck. Now he's debuting with Punisher, and he most likely might be undefeated. He was hired by my brother, JJ48, and it wasn't meant for JJ. Let's just say he wouldn't be here as today. And now we're going to go to the arena, ladies and gentlemen. Arena Series number 5. It's Chicken Little in the Gravedigger Monster Truck who won the racing. Then two-wheel skills goes to Junior in El Toro Loco. Freestyle goes to Jonathan Lochran and Max Z, and he's your overall event champion. The reason why Johnny's overall event, because, he had the timing system in second place, but if only Gravedigger didn't got the best of him, about a fewer seconds. And two-wheel skills, he made it to 5th place, but freestyle, he dominated. And so far, Chicken Little already messed up already, because he had a no score because he only had that one hit and flipped it over. But still, oh my goodness. And still, congratulations to Junior. It's been a while he won, but still, I'm glad he won the two-wheel skills that he deserved, because I saw that he did a great stompy, everything like that. He went from stompy, and then he went to wheelies after this ramp and everything, and he made a good wow factor. He's the only driver that made a wow factor. I will give him that. It was a luck for a draw, but it happens right here. But still, it looks like Jonathan put the gambling table on the poker chips right here in Viva Las Vegas. And we know that Johnny, fun fact is, he's been a great driver, heck of a driver in the Maxi Monster Truck, doing everything he can out there. I will give him that, that it's an amazing start, so everything like that. We will get back to arena soon, guys. Just letting everyone know we're just doing the 4 extra tours, 4 stadiums only. So, earlier today we did from the East Tour. Now we're doing West. Tomorrow we're doing South and North Tour. Be on the lookout. Make sure you turn on the notification bell on both of AALS, my official channel, and Monster Jam NDAC. But still, congratulations to Jonathan. He's in second place still. Maybe he can try to see if he can take out Chicken Little out of the, the tournament stuff. But we don't know. We'll never know. I'm not saying it's happening. It's going to happen. But we'll see how it turns out to be and stuff. And also, we're going to go see Arena Championship Series number 1. That is Cuphead and Earthshaker winning racing. And then Titan in Megalodon won two-wheel skills. Freestyle goes to Kitty Catswell. And she won overall event. Now, they were in one of New York's finest, where everybody remembers, Madison Square Garden. Yes, Madison Square Garden. But they were doing timing racings like always, because, the venue's not that big enough. So they can only do the timing racing. However, Kitty Catswell, I will give her that.
I will give Kitty Catwell that she knows what the heck is she doing. She knows how to play around. She knows how to do it dominant. She's really pure dominant, I'll be honest, because nobody is not even close. Well, the only closest person is between her, well, aside from her, is Mugman in Alien Invasion and Dudley Puppy and Gravedigger. But the only thing is that it's going to be a tough run because a lot of these guys and gals out there, they're trying to do the best they can. But Kitty is really a dominant female driver. I will give her that. She started out driving with Dragon's Breath, and then she moved on to Dragon, and she made a name for herself with Dragon. She also won a World Finals, not a World Finals, inaugural All-Star Challenge, the day 2 of the Vegas-style racing war at Sam Boyd Stadium in Las Vegas with Dragon Ice. And she made a name for herself on Dragon Ice too, but fortunately, next season later, we had it, but until the pandemic happened. But it's all good. It is what it is. However, you know what? The reason why she won overall event, because even though she made it to 3rd place on her timing racing, she made it to 2nd place in her 2-wheel skills, but Titan had the best of her. Cuphead had a better run, but freestyle, man, very last truck to go on freestyle because she had mechanical issues, but she never gave it out. She gave it a bang to all the fans right here in New York City. New York fans were going absolutely stunned with Kitty Catwell in Dragon. Her perfect backflip in a small venue, her everything she can. She knows how to speed it up. She knows how to put batteries on that truck. She knows how to put batteries in her system. Kitty Catwell, man, let's just say, if Fantasy Monster Jam was exist in real world, but I know in this world it is. However, I would have her in my fantasy team. Yep. Anyway, so we're going to go to our last very tour. It will be Arena Championship Series number 4. Jack the German Shepherd, Max D, winning the racing here at Salt Lake City, Utah. Then 2-wheel skills was Wander Monster Mud. Penny Fitzgerald won in Superman with freestyle, and overall event champion goes to Reggie and Rampage. There's a bit of a neck and neck between Plain Crazy, Rampage, and Max D, but now Rampage is coming back up, forcing Darwin to go 3rd place. Jack the German Shepherd won racing because you know what? Reggie made it to the championship race but lost to him. Reggie made it to 3rd place in 2-wheel skills, 5th place in freestyle, but at least he's the only driver that made it dominant because, Jack could have been overall event, but fortunately, 2-wheel skills, he did okay. He was close with Reggie. But the thing is that his skills was not that well enough. Not even Wander's racing, and he had a bad freestyle. Penny, not really close for racing or skills. But Reggie's the only closest driver we have. So Reggie, that's how he became overall event. I will give him that. Reggie is making a name for himself. This is his Monster Jam debut. You know that he started out as a lot of people that notice that he's from a movie not recommend for children. It's for adults only, known as the movie Strays. But still, he's a really cute, lovable dog, in the movie. He can be a menace or can be dangerous in this one in the movie, but still, no one ever expect he can be cute in the driver's world as a driver, meeting with fans, but he can't be a dangerous driver on that track out there. But Reggie, he's putting some batteries himself, pushing to the pedal to the metal. That's what he's trying to do. But still, you know what? He has no hate on anyone else. He gets along with everyone. Everyone gets along really great. And Jack says that, Jack's even said to himself, he's like, Reggie reminds me a young version of myself. How it all started. I used to drive, miss the old days, but still, I'm glad I'm representing Max D. Cannot forget and everything like that. So yeah, love this kid. Hopefully he gets in the game out there and wish him nothing but best. Pure mad respect from Jack to Reggie, but still, it's a really solid, decent tour. I'll give him that. They're doing a heck of it. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our halftime has come to an end. We will be going back to El Paso, Texas for Stadium Championship Series West. So let's get ready to get started for some freestyle. Now pulling up the line, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Rigby in the Son of a Digger monster truck. Well, he's having some bad struggles and everything like that, but let's see, can Rigby get back in the game, because I know that he's having some bad struggles right now. I know that he didn't like to see something like that, but hey, let's see if Rigby can get back in the game right now. That's his main decision, and we'll see how he does and everything, or we'll see how he goes and stuff like that, so all that stuff. Anyways, now his freestyle has started out right now. Looks like his timing system is doing it. So far, Rigby only has one jump, but even though I know he's barely one jump, but so far it's pretty decent. But even though he has to do multiple right there. Whoa, what a huge air right here in El Paso, Texas, right there. And it looks like Rigby's trying to get in the game right now. He's not going to give it up. All he got to do is try to play the game right now. Perfectly jump right there by Son of a Digger. And whoa, careful Rigby, come on, save it, no, and it looks like I think that's gonna come to an end. Well, it looks like Rigby is not what he wanted to do. I know he's very upset. He did not like to do something like this, so it is what it is. You can't do nothing about it. So, very disappointed run by Rigby and Son of a Digger. Anyway, so let's go look at the replay right now for Son of a Digger. Rigby and Son of a Digger tried everything he can out there. You know, he's trying to have great success, stuff like that. But now it looks like he did not pass the timing system. He not even barely passed 1 minute. So that means it's not considered a score for Son of a Digger. At least Rigby tried his best. I'm not saying he did bad or anything, but it's just that what happens, like, it is what it is. You can't do nothing about it. So that's how it is. So, you know, it's just really sad, disappointing run by Son of a Digger. But hey, it is what it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, Son of a Digger will not be eligible to make his run right there. It will come to an end right now. But hey, it is what it is. So that's how it happened. So yeah, you know, I'm very proud for Rigby. He tried his accomplishment. I'm not saying he did bad or anything, but you can't do nothing about it. Once it happens, and you know, that's how everything works and stuff like that. So congrats to Rigby, you know, not the way he wanted to do, but still, it is what it is. So that's how it goes. Coming next, ladies and gentlemen, here comes his best friend, Mordecai, in the Gravedigger Monster Truck. Let's see what Mordecai is going to do in his dominant right there so far right there. So far, it looks like he's trying to find a perfect ramp out there. Now, Mordecai is, let's see if he can try to make it to the playoffs. I don't think, because we're about, you know, a few words about something like, let's just say what I'm trying to tell you to everyone was we're still down to a few more shows to go, because remember, he still got, well, the good thing, still got a long way to go before getting to the World Finals, but I don't think with that measurements, the distance of everything like that, I don't think he's going to win his, you know, championship. He's not going to go 3 years in a row, unfortunately. So it might be between Gideon Gleeful, Shasta, or it could be Freddie Fazbear or Humphrey, if Gideon Gleeful is doing bad. But right now, I don't know, because Gideon Gleeful looks like a mainly, you know, like a main person that he could possibly win this tour. Anyway, so I got a little off topic. So right now, Mordecai looks like he's going to bypass his 1 minute. Now he's eligible to make the score. He will be going to the hot seat for now, unless someone took him out. Unless if he put a dominant, if everyone didn't do well. And it looks like Gravedigger's like, whoa, what a save. Wow, what a save. I thought he was going to flip it over and it's over, but Mordecai did not. And it looks like he's trying to make hand signals that he's still good. And now the officials are going to let him go right now. Well, the officials did activate their RII. Remember, safety is our #1 priority for our drivers. That's why we have RIIs. Now, for anyone that didn't notice, this happens in real life. RII stands for Remote Ignition Interrupter. That means every official has on their radio has a button to push it on to kill the engine, to turn off the engine from the truck if something's not right with the truck. So remember, safety is our #1 priority. So far, Mordecai's going to go for the backflip right there. Perfect backflip right there. I will give him that. And it looks like he's going to go for not bad with the moonwalk right there. 14 seconds to go. The question is, can Mordecai stick in the game right there? He's trying to do his best. Although he's the second driver to compete in the freestyle competition, but it's still not going to stop him there. And it looks like he's going to, is he going to stop? Oh yeah, he banged the wall. Well, I think he banged the wall, or for some reason, somehow the truck got shut down. Yeah, the officials will shut him down because maybe there was something not right. I can't tell what's going on from my screen or something. I cannot see what's going on, but maybe there was a reason why. So I guess the officials will have to stop him right there. Alrighty, so ladies and gentlemen, so let's go look at the replay right now for Mordecai and Gravedigger. What a good run by Gravedigger, I will give him that. Mordecai has already tried everything he can out there, you know, trying to show it off to, you know, perfect everything. My favorite moment was he nearly flipped the truck over, but went back on all 4 BKT tires, and it looks like he still hasn't given up yet. That was an amazing run, and I like the part how he's trying to get on top of the backflip right there. Perfectly backflip. I like that one. You know, there's no doubt about it with Mordecai, but still very happy what he's trying to do, everything like that. So the goodness is he's eligible to make the score. He will be going to the hot seat right now, even though he has to park his Gravedigger truck somewhere. Well, I think his crew guy, one of his crew guys, are going to park the Gravedigger backstage while he goes sit in the hot seat right now. So far, I'm told by the officials that the scores are in. We're just going to expect a good score. Maybe. I'm not so sure yet. It's up to whatever the fans wanted to see. And we're going to go see from there. And there it is, 7.029. Well, Mordecai will be officially taking the lead right now. I will give him that. That is a good run right there for Mordecai and Gravedigger. Looks like he has some great moments and everything like that. So let's see how Mordecai's going to do it. I will give him that. we'll see. It's some great moments. I like the way how it is, you know, how it's come up with, but we'll see for more freestyle, anything like that. Coming next, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Bombshell in the Tailgater. Team Bigfoot driver Bombshell, who is now in the Tailgater monster truck. Fun fact is he is driving his Bigfoot chassis, but right now is in Tailgater right now. So let's see, or actually no, he's not driving the Bigfoot chassis. It's in Snakebite's chassis because we turned Snakebite into Tailgater. That's why it looks identical on the front hood. Well, in real life, I'm not saying that Tailgater was turned into Snakebite. I'm not saying that whoever the owner was bought the truck. But in this world, it is, but not in the real life world. So we're not trying to compare that Snakebite and Tailgater are the same truck. Anyways, perfect run right there by Bombshell. You know, he's pretty decent right now. Perfect, good start right there. As he's trying to see if he can try to take out Gravedigger right now. So far, his freestyle run is looking solid decent. I will give him that. And it looks like he's going to bypass his 1 minute if he can. Yes, he's going to bypass his 1 minute right now. Now he's eligible to make the score. Perfect jump right there. Not bad for the sky wheelie by Tailgater. As Bombshell, whoa, careful. He doesn't want to bang the wall. Well, be careful with the wall. Well, at least it's covered in by these barriers, but he has to be very extremely careful because he does not want to get himself, turned off or shut down from the RII, because the officials have a right to shut the truck down whenever they want to, whenever they feel like it. So remember, safeties are priority, so that's why we have RIIs in Nickelodeon Cartoon Network. And it looks like he's going to go for the backflip right there. Oh, man, he snapped that truck really nasty. Nastiest snap, and it looks like, yep, the officials have to shut him down because safety is our number one priority as Bombshell. And it looks like he was about to hit the backflip, but the left side of the front tire, when it hits it, it just snapped the turning rod, and the turning rod got snapped and destroyed, and the tie rod from the bottom got really wrecked too. So it was a good run, but man, what a nasty hit right there by Tailgater. Let's go look at the replay right now. Not bad for Tailgater, as Bombshell did everything he can. You know, he's just loving it, you know, doing everything he can out there, trying to rock and roll in right there. But however, the only problem is this, is the backflip. Look at this. Man, yeah, he bent it really badly. That's why it caused the damage. So yeah, the officials, good thing the officials saw that. What a good call by the officials, because they cannot let him keep going. So there's a reason why they can't let him go. Anyways, the score to be right now 7.029 from Gravedigger's Mordecai, as Bombshell is going to look at the scores right now. So far, they're going to get the bulldozers on the track. They're going to get the truck out of here as fast as they can. You know, that's what they do, because, you know, the officials have to do what they have to do to get everyone off, because, you know, safety is our number one priority. And now I am told by the officials that the scores are in right now. We're just waiting for the official score, and there it is, 5.092. Well, Tailgater will go second place, but even though it's not the way he wanted to do, but hey, it is what it is. I'm very happy what Tailgater has tried, but Bombshell, not really that he wanted to do, but still, we're just try. He just tried, all right? But we'll see how it goes. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, coming in next, it is LT in the monster truck that started it all. His father, Mr. Bigfoot, will be very, very extremely happy, because Little Toe is driving his dad's dedication truck. So far, it is still created, owned by Mr. Bob Chandler himself. Gonna shout out to him. It wasn't meant for him. We wouldn't have monster trucks as we are as to this day. Putting all these 66-inch tall tires. And it looks like LT is trying to make sure he's balanced himself, and he's getting ready. And it looks like he's gonna go rocking and rolling right there. To the jump right there, and it looks like his start right now as this freestyle starts remaining. Not bad really start by LT and Bigfoot. Looks like he's trying to get in the game right there. As so far, he's trying to, you know, be the ones, you know, get in the game right there. Anything like that. Good riddance for his jump. And oh, careful LT. Oh, no. Careful. Oh, oof. And it looks like I don't think he's going to make enough score for that. I don't think it's going to be enough to take out Gravedigger, because I don't think it did bypass his 1 minute score, but we'll find out, because this is a really kind of close call right there from the officials. What a good run right there. LT was expecting he could possibly go with a bang with freestyle, because he won two-wheel skills. I was expecting he was going to go with a bang again in freestyle, but for some reason, I don't know how or why, man, it looks like he just really lost his balance. It looks like gravity got the best of him, smacking it over, give it the truck a good smack down. And that's not what he wanted to do. But yep, and I was right. He's not eligible to make the score. And it looks like Gravedigger will still remaining taking the lead. There will be no score for Bigfoot right now. I know Bigfoot would have been upset, but you know, it is what it is. You can't do nothing about it. That's how it is, you know, something like that. But hey, I'm just very happy what LT has accomplished and stuff like that. So you can't do nothing, you know, that's how it is. Everything happens for a good reason, stuff like that. So yeah, that's how it is. Now pulling up the starting line, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Sputnik and El Toro Loco. Here comes the El Toro Loco. He's just breathing out the nose out there with the smoke coming out of the nose. And we're going to see what he's going to do. Representing his half-descendant, even though I mentioned earlier that although I know he's a dog, Sputnik is a dog, but even though he's mostly a bull terrier, he does have some greyhound species inside of him. But let's just say in human world, his dad was born in Russia, his mom was born in Mexico, and now he's doing his half side, even though he's born in the USA. But still, Sputnik is doing everything he can out there, you know, trying to represent his mom's half-descendant truck. And you know, I bet his relatives, because I know his mom has a lot of aunts and uncles and cousins, so Sputnik has a lot of cousins, you know, he's going to represent his stuff. To the jump right there, not bad by Sputnik, and looks like, oh, careful, El Toro Loco, oh no. No, that's not what he wanted. Can he save the truck? No, he didn't. Oh no. Well, it looks like he is not eligible to make the score this time. Gravedigger will still remaining taking the lead. I know Sputnik is not happy right now to flip the truck over, but it is what it is. You can't do nothing about it. And it looks like Sputnik is going to get out of the truck right now. He's going to give one horn to a souvenir fan, to a fan, you know, like for this special Pacific fan, like, you know, for a fan that, you know, is suffering from an illness right now. And Sputnik is going to give that horn to that fan, even though it was inspired by him and stuff like that. What a good run by Sputnik. You know what? He tried everything he can out there, but unfortunately, it's not the way he wanted to do. But still, it is what it is and stuff like that. So, yeah, it looks like the horns are off. But still, it is what it is. So anyways, the score is still remaining taking the lead with Gravedigger 7.029. So Mordecai still remaining in the hot seat right now. There's no doubt about it. I'm glad for Sputnik. You know, he tried everything he can out there, but unfortunately, you know what? There's nothing he can do about it. However, it is what it is. So, you know, you can't do nothing about it. So very happy for Sputnik. You know what? At least he tried his best. So there's no doubt about it. So yeah, that's how it is and everything. Coming up the line, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Mabel Pines in the Megalodon. Like I mentioned earlier, this is her 5th Monster Jam Monster Truck. And fun fact is, Wildflower, her one and only year when she drove it, she won a World Finals Freestyle Champion. Although a lot of fans love it, some had their, you know, their differences because they don't know yet. But Mabel, even though Mabel is the only, well, technically, yeah, no, actually, no, she and Pacifica are the only 2 Gravity Falls characters that won a World Finals Champion. Mabel won a freestyle with Wildflower. That was back in World Finals 22. And then 2 years later, a World Finals 23. Actually, no, 22. That was when Pacifica won with Horsepower. So far, a good, decent freestyle start right there for Mabel Pines right now. You know, I would give her that. But, you know, she's really lucky to start in her game right there. You know, trying to get back into her, you know, game right there. So far, it looks like she's going to the ramp right there. Not bad for the jump ramp right there. Oh, can Mabel save it? And that's what I'm talking about. The Spinneroonie. Everybody loves it. The Spinneroonie, based on our former WWE is now Hall of Famer wrestler Booker T, who does the Spinneroonie. Mabel has done the Spinneroonie, and I believe this could possibly knock out Mordecai's out of the hot seat now that she's saving, and now she's eligible to continue. Man. Although she did damage the truck, but there's some dents and everything. But I'm surprised the body, not even a single fiberglass body, got off the, you know, off the chassis of the truck. Man, I'm so really surprised right there. Man, Mabel is still loving it. You know, she is Mabel. No wonder why. I know her twin brother Dipper is an operator. Earlier we saw him. He made it to the championship race, but lost to Punisher. But although that's her sister-in-law Pacifica as well, you know, former nemesis, but now, you know, they get along and stuff in the Monster Run, trying her best too right there. But still, oh my gosh, and look out, oh, careful Mabel. Oh, save it, she saved it, but went on top of the wall. Oh my goodness, and the fans are loving it so far. I know Mabel is not going to, I know there's going to be a lot of troubleness going on right there, but man, that was amazing freestyle. I will give her that. That is amazing start. And good thing we had these barriers because safety goes to our fans. And remember, safety is our #1 priority to all our fans. Because remember, if there are barriers at the bottom, we don't want serious accidents. So that's why there's a reason why. Man, I love how she does the Spinneroonie the spinneroonie, I call it. That is awesome. Oh my goodness. Mabel Pines with amazing spinneroonie, and I don't know why she floored it. She should have just stopped the truck already, but still, it's going to stop her there. So anyways, the score to be right now is 7.029 from Mordecai and Gravedigger. Let's see, this could possibly take her the lead right there. Mordecai is possibly chewing his nails right now as he doesn't know this could be it. Mabel's going to try her best, and now I'm told by the officials that the scores are in for Mabel, and Mordecai is hoping a bad score. Mabel wanted a good score, and we're going to see it. Waiting for it to come out the screen. 7.630. Ladies and gentlemen, your new freestyle leader, Mabel Pines and Megalodon. Now she's officially now taking the lead, going to the hot seat right now. And now Mordecai, well, he's out. Even though Mordecai is a little bit upset, but hey, he likes Mabel a lot. Nothing against her or anything like that. He knows it's just, you know, it happens. Things happen for a reason. Coming next, ladies and gentlemen, here comes the Earthshaker, Humphrey. And Earthshaker, one of my favorite guys out there, including one of my favorite characters alongside him and Kate from the movie Alpha and Omega. Now, anyone who is a humongous fan of Alpha and Omega, guess what? Here's your favorite character. Well, if Humphrey is your favorite character, Humphrey. And now it looks like Humphrey is getting ready to start his run right there with the Earthshaker monster truck. Now people are going to ask, how is Humphrey a wolf and how is he driving a monster truck? Well, use your imagination. That's all I can say right there. Humphrey's getting ready and whoa, careful Humphrey. Oh, come on. He saved it again. Yes, that's what I was talking about. And the fans are loving it right now. Although lots of fiberglass bodies are off the truck right now, but Humphrey's still not going to let it stop on him right there. Man, that was an amazing run by Humphrey in the Earthshaker monster truck. I don't know. Now we're going to see another one who could possibly take out Mabel and Megalodon. Now Mabel has to cross her fingers because if Humphrey's freestyle lasted a little longer, oh no, and not this time. I don't know. Could be a 50-50 right now, but although we're going to see what's going to happen right there, what's the decision or how, or we're going to see how it goes right there. So far, not yet a word from the officials just yet right there, but we're going to see what's going to happen right there. Let's go look at the scores right now. Man, Humphrey really rocking and rolling right there. I will give him that. Earthshaker knows how to rock and rolling right there. That's what he's trying to do and stuff like that. But my favorite moment, he just saved the truck. I thought he was going to do another spinneroonie just like that. Well, it's not a spinneroonie, not really, but at least he saved the truck. That was an amazing start. But, oh, wait. I think the officials should have shut him down earlier because I thought I saw Shock just got off the truck. I'm not so sure yet, but he seems he's running fine and okay, but even though it is what it is, so that's how it goes and stuff. So anyways, the score to be right now, 7.630 from Megalodon's Mabel Pines, as we're going to get ready to start looking at the scores right now. So far, not a word yet, just yet by the officials right now. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like I'm told by the officials that the scores are in right now. We're just waiting for what's the decision just has been made for Humphrey and the Earthshaker monster truck. We're just going to see what's going to happen. And there it is, 8.203. Ladies and gentlemen, your new freestyle leader. Again, it's Humphrey in Earthshaker. Now Mabel has to leave the hot seat. Humphrey will have to scoot into the hot seat right now as he's still remaining in the hot seat right now. Speaking of that, here comes Freddy Fazbear in the Gray Clips Mohawk Warrior. Freddy Fazbear is getting ready to rock and rolling. Let's see if Freddy can knock him out. This is going to be intense freestyle. I will give him well, I don't know. Let's see what the fans loving it here in El Paso. And it looks like Freddy Fazbear is getting ready to line himself up. And it looks like he's getting ready. He's eligible to do it. And the first jump right there, not bad for Freddy Fazbear. So far, we're going to see what he's going to do right there. And it looks like, whoa, careful, Freddy. He doesn't want to flip the truck over too early because remember, it's going to cost him. And it's not going to get a score. Not bad jump right there by Mohawk Warrior right there. Now, one thing I forgot to tell everybody about this that I mentioned that I did talk to Freddy about several days earlier before El Paso. I told him, like, you have that strategy, you have that energy. What is it like now, especially represent Mohawk Warrior? His response was, you know, it's just trying to do the best I can. My main focus on, you know, I want to get to the World Finals. That's what I'm trying to do. But my mainly focus on is trying to get in the game right there. That's what, you know, I'm trying to get into, you know, everything like that. So and stuff like that. So, yeah. Going for the backflip right now. Not bad by Freddy Fazbear. And looks like, whoa, looks like, oh, he's going to moonwalk it. Not bad. He's going to moonwalk this. That's what I'm talking about for Freddy Fazbear. Freddy looks like he's walking and rolling right there. And he's still got 33 seconds to go. Let's see, can this be enough to take out Humphrey? But remember, it's up to whatever the fans wanted to see. But
We're going to see how it goes, whatever the fans wanted to do and stuff like that. And it looks like he's going full speed ahead. Well, not really. Well, he has to slow down for a reason, but still, I like the part how he's doing it. And Freddy Fazbear is trying to rock and rolling right there. And it looks like he's not going to give it up right there. To the jump right there for Freddy. And, oh, looks like he hit the backside. The backside of fiberglass. And it looks like 3, 2, and 1. Freddy Fazbear did it. And let's see what he's going to do. Oh, careful, Freddy. He doesn't want to flip it over. Oh, what a nasty flip by Freddy Fazbear in Mohawk Warrior. And he's rocking and rolling. And it looks like he's going to get himself off the truck right now, waving it to all the fans right here. I know he missed his crew guys, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy. But yes, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy are still with us. That doesn't mean they're gone. They're in the minor leagues, our version of minor leagues right now. They're still performing. But they might come back in next season tour. You never know. But it's up to whatever the decision has been made. What a good run by Freddy Fazbear. No wonder why he is the Mohawk Warrior. We're glad to have this guy, him, you know, a mechanical bear driving a monster truck, really rocking and rolling right there. That is really awesome, you know, for Freddy Fazbear in Mohawk Warrior. I like the part how he tried to do the donut and he flipped himself over, cost himself, but hey, it is what it is, so that's why I'm very happy for it. And you know what, Freddy really did pure dominant. I'll give him that and stuff like that. Anyways, the score to be right now is 8.203 from Humphrey and Earthshaker, as we're going to get ready to look at the scores. So far, no yet word by the officials just yet, ladies and gentlemen, and now I'm going to get ready. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm told by the officials that the scores are in for Freddy Fazbear in the Mohawk Warrior Monster Truck. We're just waiting it to pop out the scores right there, and that's how it is. And we're going to see what's going to happen. And there it is, 7.852. What? Oh my goodness. I thought Freddy was going to take the lead, but looks like Humphrey's going to take the lead. Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, I got bad news that Freddy Fazbear will not be eligible to make a good score. So I'm sorry to everyone. I know it's really bad. And I know the fans in El Paso, Texas are booing right now. And this is what I love to see. I love the part how the fans are booing right now, but they're booing at themselves because they're the ones that made this score. And I know all the fans are booing right now. They're not liking it right now. Anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, here he's back. And I told you he's coming back to freestyle. Here it is, Stuart Little in the American Scout Monster Truck, driving this driver known as Colton Kaiser's truck in this world. And Stuart Little is representing American Scout right there, representing from the third movie, you know, his scout, his Camp Scout guys and stuff like that. Stuart Little, all the way from New York. I told him earlier, would you like to be in the East Coast tour, or you will want to stick with the West? He said it doesn't matter to me, as long as I want it to be performance. I just want to keep myself confident. So my main goal is, you know, trying to be the best, and that's what I'm trying to do. And the mouse is trying to drive it, to push it to the limit. That's what he's trying to do. Oh, careful, Stuart. He almost, well, nearly hit the container stuff, but he has to be very extremely careful and stuff right there. Not bad for the jump right there, under 41 seconds to go. He's still pretty dominant right now. I will give him that. But remember, Humphrey's still remaining, taking the lead right there. And it looks like he's going to backflip this, and not bad right there. And he's going to reverse it. Whoa, perfect stompy. That's a good stompy right there by Stuart Little in the American Scout right there. He is pure dominant right there. And whoa, what a good air. A big, huge air from here in El Paso, Texas. Stuart Little isn't going to give it up right there. Showing it all the fans, especially, they call it known as the Western Texas, or West Texas, I don't know. Well, I call it like that. I don't know how people in Texas call it. And Stuart's going to cyclone it right there, and he's going to do it, and he saved it. What the heck? I thought he was going to flip the truck over while cycloning it, but no, he saved the truck, and he did it for everyone right there. That's what I'm talking about. Stuart Little in American Scout, and it looks like he's waving it to all the fans right here in El Paso, Texas, doing it for everything right there. And it looks like, well, he's not going to do a freestyle competition because I know his freestyle thing is done. But it looks like he's just trying to wave it to all the fans right here. American Scout, man. Wow, that was amazing freestyle. I will give him that. It's been a while we've seen Stuart Little, how he'd pull it up, you know, for his freestyle run. But still, I'm very proud for what this kid has accomplished, you know, all that stuff. Look at the replay right now. Man, perfect air. That is some awesome air I have ever seen in my life and all that stuff. But the question is, can this be enough to take out Humphrey and Earthshaker? I'm not so sure yet, what the fans wanted to see. But remember, it's up to what the fans wanted to see. I will give him that. My favorite part was when he did that donut, he just got his truck back on all 4 BKT tires. That is an amazing run by Stuart Little in American Scout. So
it's going to be tough, but we're going to see what's going to happen. So anyways, the score to be right now is 8.203 from Humphreys Earthshaker. Humphreys taking the lead right now. I don't know yet. It's a 50-50, so this is going to be a tough one right there. And now, ladies and gentlemen, told by the officials that the scores are in. We're just waiting to hit the scores right there. And now we're just going to see what's going to happen. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid we're going to see what's going to happen. Not afraid, but we're just going to see what's going to happen right now. It's a tough. And there it is, 8.695. Ladies and gentlemen, your new freestyle leader is Stuart Little in American Scout. The American Scout has officially now taken the lead right now. So remember, the question is, can he still remaining stale take the lead? We're down to the last 3 trucks, but the question is, can these guys take out American Scout or someone else can? But we'll see. Pulling up the starting line, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Swampy in the Samson monster truck. It's great to see this PEI chassis, even though we use the CRD's chassis, but he's one of them that are using the PEI's chassis. And yes, any chassis can run on any chassis on any Monster Jam, things. That's part of our rules, because we don't have no strict laws or strict anything. As long as the chassis, everything's good, everything's safe, no problems, that's all we needed to know. Not bad run start right there for Swampy and Samson. It looks like he has to be careful right there. All that stuff. Pulling up the starting line, and looks like he didn't hit nothing right now. I'm surprised. I don't know what's going on. Is he okay? I think he's fine. He's fine. Okay. Anyway, so what a good run right there for his... Oh, perfect wheelie. I will give him that. Not bad by Swampy and Samson. Let's see if this could be enough to take out American Scout, because his mission is he's trying to go for a win right there, but there's still no doubt about it or anything like that. And it looks like he's making his turn right there. Oh, careful Swampy, you don't want to get yourself in a bad wreck right there, all that stuff. And it looks like to the jump right there, and Swampy is gonna play it right there. Careful. And it looks like he's trying to do the best he can out there, rocking and rolling. That's what he wanted to see for all these great fans right there. And it looks like Swampy's going to go up right there, up over the backflip right there. And it looks like he's going to reverse it. Not bad. Okay, I will give him that. He's going to reverse it right there. And oh, looks like he damaged the truck. Oh yeah, I saw that. I don't know why the officials didn't shut him down. Okay, now it's about time they shut him down. Yeah, he just damaged the 4-link bar. Yeah, the 4-link bar, there it is. I saw it like a while ago. Probably the officials didn't pay attention to it, but it's not their fault. So yeah, they're going to have to shut the truck down because, it's a safety hazard for all the drivers out there. Swampy had a good run, but even though he could have continued if only the bar from that tie rod from that bottom of it didn't got broken, but it is what it is. You can't do nothing about it, so that's how it happens. He started out with a good freestyle run, I will give him that, everything like that. Trying to do everything he can, trying to do all that stuff. And looks like he did everything he can. I will give him that. And you know what? He's trying to do all the things he's trying to do, to show it off, everything like that. That's an awesome run right there by Swampy and Samson. And it looks like he reversed it, and that's the part what he did. Yeah, he broke the tie rod. It's because the officials didn't see it, and that's what happens. I'll give them that. It wasn't their blind spot, but they had a reason why they had to shut the truck down. So remember, safety is our #1 priority. Safety issues. It's funny because, when you look at other BeammonDaC videos, everyone's still remaining continuing. Even the truck got damaged and stuff, they still remain continuing because they're thinking about the old days. But however, we decided to go back how the real life is. So anyways, the score to be right now is 8.695. So I'm told by the officials that the scores are in. Let's see, Stewart. It could be an easy win for Stewart, and I was right. There it is, 5.683. But even though Swampy tried his best, there's still no doubt about it. He did everything he can out there. I will give him that. But it is what it is. You can't do nothing about it. So that's how things work out for the best and stuff like that. So yeah, Swampy did it. Anyways, here comes. We're down to our last 2 trucks before we're crowned our freestyle winner. Here comes Gideon Gleeful in Jurassic Attack. So far, Jurassic Attack, this is our first time ever we haven't seen Gideon Gleeful won, because I know racing, it didn't work out because he lost to Blue Thunder. Skills didn't work out the best, but let's see, can freestyle be his last? Gideon wants to win this in our broadcast booth, so we're going to see what's going to happen. And it looks like his freestyle has just started right there for Gideon Gleeful on Jurassic Attack. Careful for Gideon. Now, it's funny because Gideon started out driving the Stinger monster truck. He did a main name for himself. And it's funny because on this very same state, not in the city, in Texas, back in Arlington, we're at Arlington, Texas, when he used to drove Stinger about years and years ago before Jurassic Attack. I remember he did this the craziest save I will never forget in my entire life. I remember I was there. It was one of my favorite saves that Gideon did it, and he rocking and rolling, and everyone was going crazy right there. I told Gideon, will you ever do something like this again with Jurassic Attack? He says he would love to, but I don't know yet, because ever since, you know, back then, that was an unexpected thing. I did not expect that I was going to do something like this. However, maybe, you never know, it's possible. But either way, Gideon's still dominating with this truck. So Jurassic Attack is making a name for himself with this truck. And, we'll see how it goes. So anyways, Gideon has 30 seconds to go. So far, his freestyle's still okay, but not yet with wow factors. But his mission is he could try to take out Stuart Little and American Scout out of the hot seat. That's what he's trying to do. But we'll see how it goes. You never know. Everything is possible right there. 15 seconds to go for Gideon Gleeful, as Gideon looks like he's getting rocking and rolling right there. And it looks like he's going to go for the backflip right there. Up over the Monster Jam backflip. And Gideon is going to do it, and it looks like he's done for the day. Well, it looks like he got it out, but still, it is what it is. But still, he just working it out. That's how it is. And that's how Gideon was not able to give it up, but he's just going to play the game right there, everything. And fun fact is, he's driving two different versions of Jurassic Attack. One is the blue version. This one's the red version. You guys can tell because I had that red thing version on it right there. And he's driving the other one, which is the blue version of it. But still, very proud for how this kid is trying to get in the game right there. Getting Gleeful, you can never doubt on him. And everybody in Gravity Falls know he's little old Gideon, the most cutest kid in the town. And now was a bad person, but now a good person. And now a professional driver with the crush, Mabel Pines. Glad to be in it. He got himself in the job because of the Pines twins. And now he's made a name for himself with Stinger. And now Jurassic Attack. Now the score to be right now is 8.695 from American Scout Stuart Little. We're just waiting for what's the score is going to be for Getting Gleeful in Jurassic Attack. So far, no word from the officials just yet. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm told by the officials that the scores are in for Jurassic Attack. And we're going to see what's going to happen right there. And we're going to see, and there it is, 7.023. And now, well, it is what it is. Getting Gleeful will not be winning neither of those competition. But, hey, I'm very proud of this guy. He's still remaining taking the lead right now. But still, the only thing is that he's still got a long road because of this guy. And this guy could possibly take him out. But that's if he could possibly get more dominant wins. But remember, Gideon is a dangerous driver. Here's Shasta and Blue Thunder. And Shasta's going to flip it over. And that's it? Well, that's it? I'm assuming it is. I know Shasta is not liking it so far right now. We just barely started a freestyle. He already did this one turn and just flipped the truck over. I don't know how or what am I looking at it. Well, it looks like I am told by the officials that the freestyle has to come to an end. It's over. Shasta and his crew members are trying to beg if they can restart, but they said, no, it's too late. You can't do nothing about it. So, ladies and gentlemen, American Scout is your freestyle winner. Congratulations to Stuart Little. This is our very first time seeing him winning a freestyle competition. I'm glad to see, him winning, and I know Stuart is very happy. Love this little mouse a lot. Well, he's not a little mouse. He's about a human-sized mouse. Very happy, very positive. Love this guy right there, rocking and rolling right there with this truck. And he never doubts, all the way from New York. He always says that I didn't come all the way from New York just to show it off. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your overall event champion goes to Getting Gleeful in Jurassic Attack. And it looks like Jurassic Attack still remaining first place because that's going to give him an easy win. And now our point standing, Getting Gleeful, even though he didn't win any competition, but he still has his overall event champion. Congrats to him. Shasta still remaining second place. Meanwhile, Humphrey is in third. Fourth place goes to Freddy Fazbear. Mabel's still trying to catch up, trying to point standing, all that stuff. But some guys have faded and everything, but, it is what it is. Anyways, well, congratulations to all these guys out there and everything like that. What a great show. Don't forget, everybody, a shout out to Beammonsters and the creators of the mods. The people, not just Beammonster himself, but the other people who are part of the Beammonsters or the Beammonsters community. We want to give a shout out to you guys because we're not authorized for these trucks or tracks. They're all created to their specific owners, so that's why we want to give a shout out to them because they deserve credit as much as we do. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to hit the like, comment, share, subscribe only on my channel, AALS3179. And also like, share, subscribe to Monster Jam NDAC if you guys want to see more videos. Well, what a good show, ladies and gentlemen, here in El Paso, Texas. This is AALS3179. I will be back to you guys with more videos. We will see you guys tomorrow night for Stadium Championship Series South and North. We'll see you tomorrow in Atlanta, Georgia and Anaheim, California.